Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader Guide. In this case, we got Solomorne build for the Infinite Museion DLC version of the game 1.6 and beyond. The build was made to work on unfair difficulty. If it works on unfair, it works on all other difficulties as well. Let's not waste time and let's go. Before we start with itemization, I released a build where I played also as an Arbites, okay, with my main Rogue Trader and all the items I gave on the Rogue Trader, so from double barrel shotgun to gunnery shield to solid shield to scope shotgun, data loom, adherent of mankind, the guardian crown, dashing Aquila, Meragon ring, breacher bracers, mantle of extermination, and shield bearer boots. All of those apply on Solomorne. And now you're gonna also see additional set of items that I equipped on this run because my main was quite similar to Solomorne, only slightly more powerful. But if you equip all of those items on Solomorne, if you make a perfect mix out of all of those items, then yes, Solomorne is quite strong. Now, what I equipped on Solomorne on this run, have in mind that the most powerful shotguns are actually on my main character. Rewind, stop when you want to, and check the gear on my main. You also have a separate video on my channel for a shotgun build, Operative Overseer. Now, what I equipped on Solomorne is Final Cord into Solid Shield. The other one was Soul Pattern Shotgun into the Gunnery Shield for free reloads. You always need free rolls on any shotgun because you're gonna shoot like crazy. For the helmet, it's Marshal's Helmet, of course, on Solomorne, and for the armor, it's Warrior Armor, Medium Armor, best protection that you can get on Solomorne. For the trinket, it's Arbitrator's Signal Ring, and for the other one, it's an Overseer's Aquila, because he is an Overseer, yeah. And for the amulet, it's the Wax Beacon. As you can tell, Overseer everywhere. For the gloves, it's Servo Gauntlets, and for the cape, Commissar's Cloak into Elite Synth Leather Boots. This way, Solomorne will also have a lot of buffs, including all of his damage abilities, plus his dog, Glaito. Do not forget about Glaito. For the Glaito, of course, the better equipment, you'll find it along the way as you play, of course, so this is the best one that you can equip basically on Glaito. Solomorne doesn't need any augmetics. The only one that he can play with is his Masterlink Visor, okay, from the very start of the game for the dog Apprehend, but that's already on him, and the Hand of Penance for the Forceful Pledge ability, and that's about it. You really don't need any other augmetic because he shoots with a shotgun that you can practically go and play with similar augmetics like I did on my main Rogue Trader with the Wrath of Drusus somatic insertion or with an optical insertion tactical analyzer, but basically you really don't need it on Solomorne. Now let's transfer to leveling. Solomorne is a soldier, we can't change a thing over there, he's fixed like this into the Overseer. And we can't change that as well, because he does play with Glaito into Exemplar. What we can do is check what upgrades we use for Overseer and Exemplar. So, Glaito, Dog, into the Advanced Tracking, into the Relentless Pursuit, into the Overcharge, then its Action Point Power Spike, into Ballistics, into the Arbites Physical Training, into Ballistics, then it's Bite. After that is Demolition, into the Shotgun Mastery, then we're gonna go with Perception, into It Will Not Die, then it's the Rite of Calibration, into Perception, into Demolition, and into Ulti Upgrade number 3. After that, it's Enhanced Augmetics, into the Binding Purpose, then it's Agility, into Coercion. For the ability, we're gonna take Run, into the Weakest Link, and into the Better to Die for the Emperor. After that, we take Agility, into Coercion, and we finish off with Chainmaw, Swift Movements, and Ulti Upgrade number 2. From Overseer, we switch to the Exemplar. On Exemplar, the first talent we're gonna learn is Autonomous Protection Algorithms. We want Glaito to be strong. Solomorne relies a lot on Glaito, yeah. And for the first tier, we're gonna take Unpredictable. After that, we're gonna take Coercion, into the Armor Hide, into Toughness, and into Nimble. After that, we're taking Dash into the Coercion. On the next level, Adamantine Alloys, we make Milier even stronger, and we're gonna take Autonomous Medkit. After that, it's Agility, into the Swift Slaughter. For the ability, it's Strategic Adaptation, into the Agility. For the next level, common feature, we're gonna take Battle Mod Terror, into the Solid Projectile Weapon Expert. Then we're gonna take Demolition and Mercy of the Omnissiah. After that, it's Action Point Power Spike within Integrity and Demolition. On the next level, Stronger Together into Carouse. Then we're gonna take Mob Justice into Toughness again, and into Carouse. After that, we're gonna take Perfection Under Fire, and we're gonna take Public Sentencing. On the next level, Suppression Factor into Carouse, then it's Tactical Disengage into No Heresy, and for the last ability, it's Consolidation into Ballistics. Then we finish everything off with Invincibility and Tenderize into Action Point Power Spike Increase. How do we play Solomorne? Always, when the fight starts, you wanna see what you can do with Glaito, with the dog. Whether you wanna go with Apprehend, whether you're gonna use Run, whether you wanna use Bite, or whether you wanna use Consolidation or Protection. So, what to use and when. Usually, the most aggressive would be to go with Apprehend, and then you rush in with Solomorne, shoot, and the dog bites again. And then you Apprehend again, use Running Gun, shoot, and the dog bites 2 more times. If you wanna knock down an enemy, you're gonna use Bite. If the dog receives damage, that's when you're gonna use Torrent of Fury, and then you're gonna shoot because you're gonna deal more damage. Remember that you can always reposition as Solomorne because he's a soldier. He's got Dash, he's got Consolidation, and he also has Get Back in a Fight because of the Itemization. Protect is extremely useful when you really wanna protect allies, but again, the best how you can play this game is by being aggressive. And Solomorne is quite good with his dog at being aggressive. So don't be afraid to rush into the fight with a dog. Even if it goes down, you can always bring it back with Reactivate. Plus, it's an extremely tanky dog, by the way, with all of the talents I gave for it. The bottom line is, and what you need to learn about Solomorne is, do not shoot until the dog plays first. Then you shoot so the dog bites again. That's the entire tactic for Solomorne. How you gonna do it later on? Whether you're gonna Apprehend 3 times, whether you're gonna use Running Gun, whether you're gonna use Run or Bite, that heavily depends out of the combat situation, yeah. But always is the same start. Apprehend. And you're good to go. If the dog runs away far from you and you can't reach, you can always reach Apprehend into Consolidation. Have that in mind as well. These are extra move points as well as Running Gun and Dash. So you got mobility with Solomorne as well. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.